llorando.
Hello, my people.
How is everybody doing tonight? OMG. It's Monday night here, 8 o'clock. You already know what time it is. It is time for the what?
The show, people, the show.
It's time for Angie to despierta.
I'm tired.
Despierta.
I'm waking up. I'm tired.
Despierta. So let me go ahead and share. Angie's gonna maybe share. I don't know what she's doing at the moment. But anyways.
I'm wiping tears off.
Angie's trying to stay awake. But anyway, if you're just tuning in, you already know this is the show with your girl Nina Rock, La Latina Loquita, and to my left we have
Angie Ruiz. La gordita sabrosa, cause curves are beautiful.
You already see what kind of show this is going to be today, right? You already see it, right?
I still got good energy.
Where's Sat?
It's here. It's about to come out. It's here.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we got so many things to talk about. But first, I want to say thank you to everybody who tunes into this crazy thing we call the show. Shout out to everybody who listens to us on iHeartRadio, on Spotify, on Media OQ, and all the other media outlets out there. We appreciate you guys. Everybody who listens to us in Mexico, mi gente de Mexico, de Peru, de Colombia, right here in the United States, all over, Jersey, Tennessee, North Carolina, Texas, California, my people down in the UK, the Arab nations, Germany. Oh my gosh, it's like insane. Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys every single week who tune into this thing we call the show.
Yeah.
Yep. So Angie is sharing. I only shared in one place because I feel like that's enough. Because everybody should know by now that we're on at Mondays at 8 o'clock. So, hello. But in case you missed it and you're not here live, if you're here live, you can go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. And if you're not, then put a number 2. But,
What to do?
not do number 2. I said put a number.
Put a number 2. Oh, okay. I'm like, we need to do number 2. She even stopped herself and looked at me because she knew I was about
because you gave me a side eye. I saw it with my side eye. So anyway, if you guys are tuning in, let us know where you guys are tuning in from so we can go ahead and shout you out as well. We have so many things to talk about today. I'm going to give you a brief little overview before we get into our recap. We're going to talk about, let me get to my hand.
A lot of stuff.
We're going to talk about ICE. We're going to talk about the flight. We're going to talk about, is there such a thing as virgin men still in this day and age? We're going to talk about that.
A lot of them. Yeah.
And what you should be doing tonight, late at night. You definitely have to make sure you follow. Do it with me, guys. Come on. It's early. It's early. But we're going to do that. So, we have a comment there. Hola.
I'll check the comment right now.
From Jersey. Jersey in the house with us tonight. So, recap. Let's get into it real quick. Quick, because we got so many things to talk about. We don't even have time to give you full recaps, okay? So, just FYI, work. Pretty much that simple. Worked at Frogs last week. It was St. Patrick's Day. Was it St. Patrick's Day last week? Yes, it was St. Patrick's Day last week, so we were there. And Chessie says too early. Absolutely too early. And had a great time. And, spring break was last week, and we talked about all the drama of all that happened last week. So, and we'll give you an update of what is going on now. And that's pretty much all I did was work. Had a, nice night at Frogs, and that's about it. It's my life.
Well, me, work. I went to bingo with the girls.
Yes, I had to work. I had to do something.
Yeah.
What did I say?
You were stuck in traffic. You couldn't make it. Traffic was too much for you.
Yeah, it would have been too much.
Yeah,
traffic.
and then the next time on bingo, you were at work.
I was Friday night, yes. Yes.
So I went to bingo. I also work. I also went and spent some time with BWI for the getting ready for that fashion show that it will be June 20th. We had a great time. I love the way the beginner
Rafael,
models,
¿cómo estás?
they're acting right now. They're acting like they're OGs. I love it.
Good.
And I love it like they're there all the time that they need to rehearsal. They're actually there on time. Like they're really hungry for it, and I love that. Yes, and I like seeing my OGs too. My OGs there, I'm like, it's like a reunion. Hello Orlando, peace Orlando, hello Tampa, hello. When all the Orlando get together, I like it. But yeah, that's what I did. And then come here to work, drag myself here. But, I really wanted to be home. But yeah.
Hola Rafael, ¿cómo estás? Gracias por su sintonía. Gracias,
Jessica,
gracias.
hello mama. Rafael dice buenas noches, mujeres divinas.
Yes.
Watching with you. Yeah.
So anyway, guys, so as I was saying, we have so many things to talk about today, and it's like really, I don't even know where to begin. Do we start with drama or do we start with the funny stuff? Let's do the drama first.
Yeah, let's do some drama. Then funny stuff later on.
Yeah. So in case you've been under a rock lately, right, and you don't really know what's going on, ICE has now been stationed at some local airports. And it's been causing a lot of drama. So here's the thing that I have to say about that, right? I don't even know why this is still an issue and why this is still going on. I mean, I get it, but I don't. Like, we should be past this, especially with everything that is going on with the war right now, right? Like, let's be real. But anyway, needless to say, they have been now assigned to airports all around the U.S. So, and here's the crazy part. We're going to talk about one of the situations that happened in San Francisco. But there goes Blue. Hey, Blue, how are you?
Hey, Miss Blue. I literally just spoke about us saying the Tampa girls.
Yes.
So, but yeah, go ahead, because I'm like, why at the airport? Why?
So here's the thing. First of all, here's my take. TSA, who normally works at the airports, right? They have been working with no pay because apparently, allegedly, with the shutdown, there's no money, no budget, whatever the hell they want to say. But these TSA workers have not been getting paid. But yet, you have ICE there. So how are we paying ICE?
I don't know. The way I see it is, what is ICE doing there? There's people leaving the country because they're going somewhere. They might go on vacation. They're going to the country back because they finished the vacation. Why do you want to check on the people that are about to leave the country? Leave them the F alone. You want to just stop them and put them in jail for what? Because they're trying to leave? And what about the ones coming in? You coming in from out of the country, you're getting checked already.
Correct. You're going through customs. Exactly.
So I do not get this. I do not. Like people, I don't know. That's your president.
So, not my president, not somebody else's. That's all you, I don't want to say.
I don't get that shit. Like, why harassing people at the airport? Yeah. When they're about to go on vacation, going out of the country or going back to their country, whatever they're doing, and the one coming in, they're already getting checked by customs and shit like that. So they're giving you the okay to come in for a couple of days or whatever. What are you going to do? Or the one that are really coming back home.
Correct.
So I do not understand why they're going to be harassing people. I've seen so many videos, them harassing people everywhere.
And here's the crazy part is that they in San Francisco, at the San Francisco airport, they arrested a woman who allegedly, I don't know, I wasn't there, but allegedly it was an American citizen. And allegedly they said she didn't produce enough evidence of her being an American citizen, I guess, to what ICE was requiring or what ICE's standards are. What is fucking ICE's standards anyway? But whatever, right? That's a whole nother topic of conversation, right? But because she didn't produce, allegedly, enough information to satisfy the ICE agent, she was arrested.
I seen that it was like near the bagging area, and they were actually, struggling with her.
Yep.
But I was like, wait a second. Don't you, when you pass through TSA, they check your ID, they check your passport. So she's good.
Exactly.
So why you bothering her? Like, oh, Lord.
Exactly. And so anyway, she was arrested and she was taken out of the situation, and she was what do you call it? And her daughter, she was separated from her daughter, which was like a terrible thing. But this is what's happening at the local airport. So needless to say, if you are going to be traveling in the near future, make sure you have enough documentation to prove that you're a freaking American citizen, so that you don't get into these types of situations with ICE. Because here's the crazy part, we don't know where these people are being held at. We don't know where they're being detained at. And allegedly, and I have to say allegedly, there's a lot of women who are at these camps, at these detention centers for ICE, who are now allegedly pregnant. From where? From who? Inquiring minds want to know.
That's crazy.
You get what I'm saying?
That is
so
crazy.
Because if they're in a separate camp that is just women, how are they getting pregnant? Women can't impregnate themselves. They're not freaking Virgin Marys. Even I have questions on that too. God forgive me, but just saying, we're not gonna go there. But how are they getting pregnant? I know we have a comment.
Jessica says, how could she not produce enough evidence when we have a new system of real ID and passport to fly?
Thank you. Now, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if she had the real ID or not. I don't know if she had her passport. I don't know what type of information she gave them, because what was sent out is very vague. But the point of the matter is that what is their standard? We don't even know what their standard is. What is it that they're looking for?
They were another saying that she didn't want to show ID. Like she said, why do I need to show ID when I just show ID to TSA?
And she's 100% correct.
Yeah, why do I need to show ID to? Yeah. So they were like, you're not cooperating, blah blah blah, and the struggle came in. But
I feel it's harassment. It's the new form of government bullying. And, and targeting, I feel like they're targeting women.
They're targeting everybody. Everybody. And the thing is, once I heard that they were about to go to the airport, all I said in my house was like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
For what? What the hell are they doing in the airport? Airport people are leaving, people are coming. Whoever's coming, they got the right documentation. Whoever's leaving, they freaking leaving. Leave them alone. What the hell? You're going to just stop them and put them in jail because they're leaving?
Correct.
It don't make no fucking sense. It don't make no fucking sense.
So that is what's going on with that. So like I said, if you guys are heading to the airport anytime soon, traveling or whatever the case is, just be sure that you guys carry enough documentation. I mean, I don't know what else you want, I don't know. But just beware of what is happening at our local airports. So yeah, so I wanted to talk about that. Now that we're on the subject of airports, let's talk about this crazy accident that happened. Go ahead.
Yeah, the crazy accident where Air Canada, right there in the La Guardia, over there in New York City, is very crazy. Like, wow. It's very crazy. It's basically when it was about to land, it was actually landing. It landing and it crashed against a fire truck. The fire truck that actually was taking care of a problem of a Delta airline, that they have a foul smell inside the cabin. So the emergency cars, they actually was heading to take care of the Delta airline problem. But it got to a point while we're about to cross, and then Canada Air is coming. The air people was telling them stop, but it got to the point that the fire truck did not hear. Like we don't know what happened inside the fire truck, that they did not hear them and say stop, even though they were giving the okay to cross path. But the thing is, the man did not realize that he already told the Canada Airs to come through already. So an airplane coming down to land, you cannot stop. Some people were saying in the comment, why the airplane didn't try to turn or whatever. You don't know, an airplane's coming down fast. Exactly. If you turn, it's going to be a catastrophe. What's the word I'm looking? Catastrophe. It will be, everybody will be dead. Because, listen, that plane will be flipping. All right? So, I'll be reading people's comments. I'm like, what the hell? Do you make sense? Do you ever fly? Do you ever think being there?
No,
the
they
thing
don't.
is, the way it hit that fire truck, the pilot and the co-pilot did not survive at all. One of the flight attendants, the flight attendant that be sitting right behind the cockpit, they found her 100 meters away from the airplane. She survived. She got a broken leg. People were like, wow, she literally survived. Because the way you could see that airplane went, they took 80 people to the hospital. 39 people was released. The other people are still hospitalized. I know I didn't check in this morning, but last night around 1 in the morning, they had mentioned there were 7 critical. So I'm telling you, that is so crazy. That's one of the reasons I really don't like sitting in the front in the airplane. Even though people be like, let's sit in the front because you got a chance to run and make your second flight. But there's things like this. I'll be sitting in the middle or in the back.
So basically, that was Air Canada flight number 8646 that was landing in LaGuardia, and that is the flight that we're talking about right now, that Angie's talking about. And unfortunately, there was that miscommunication. I don't know, maybe maybe he shut off his, signal. Could have been technology. You never know what happened, but
a little delay. We don't know. All I know is that the air person that be telling the airplanes, everybody what to do in the ground, you could hear him say, "Oh, I messed up." He actually told Frontier's airline captain that was actually the pilot that was actually waiting to take off. He actually told him, "Oh, I messed up," and the man told the pilot of Frontier, "Hey, you could got the okay to go or come back to the gates." And the pilot of Frontier was like, "I'm gonna go back to the gate because I cannot process what I just seen right now in front of me,
right?
Because it happened right in front of them." So the pilot was like, "I'm gonna go back to the gate because it's hard to process what I just seen." And that's when the man was like, "Oh, I messed up," and he was like, "You did what you needed to do," like basically. But at the same time, they don't have enough workers to do that aircraft stuff.
That's right.
So some people have been overworked themselves. They're tired. There's too much traffic going on in that ground for only 1 or 2 people up there in the towers
to watch. Yeah.
Come on. And who do we blame about that too? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Right away come to office and start firing people, removing people. Like, come on, man. It's a lot of shit going on. Even last year when that airplane hit the helicopter from the air military shit. It started when they started firing people. Like, come on, man. It's crazy. It's so sad.
So, we want to send our condolences to the victims' families who,
both
for the
pilots
victims who passed away, the pilots, and so on and so forth. And we're hoping for speedy recovery for everyone who was injured. But I can most likely say there's gonna be a lot of lawsuits going around. A lot. So yeah, that part.
The longer you're in the hospital, the bigger will be that check for sure.
Yep.
So don't be surprised. Some of them be like, "I'm still hurting. I cannot get out." But yeah, no. It's like basically, what's that? You landing. When you landing, you already the seat is like. So then to get that impact, everybody is messed up right now. In the back, the neck, everything. There was a stupid lady. I really wanted to comment. She goes, "Why nobody had these seatbelts in the airplane?" You know how many people jump on that comment? Man, everybody got the seatbelt when they're landing. But how they got hurt? Man, the airplane just big. Like, hello? And somebody wrote, obviously you don't fucking fly. Obviously you don't fucking
she's
fly.
Just an idiot, but what?
Oh, man.
We can't fix stupid.
Like, even though when we got the seatbelt, we still move forward, sideways. Even when it's landing, you be like, boing, 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 boing. When it's up. Like,
And honestly, those seatbelts, you have a better seatbelt in your car than you do.
Because from right here, my body is boom.
Yeah.
So that's what I say. All those people in the hospital, they got messed up back, messed up neck, messed up everything.
They're going to have super whiplash. Because,
they got hit with the seat in front of you.
I always wonder why, in your car, in the front seat, you have the the cross seatbelt. I don't know why they don't have them in airplanes, but whatever. I'm not.
And not only that,
Not a
when
tech.
it started scratching in the front, all those front seats, they started flying out.
Exactly.
And I mean, it's horrible.
So-
Blue said that she's going to Cali on Thursday. Mommy, be careful. Have a safe flight on Thursday,
Yeah,
babe.
make sure you bring enough documentation. Bring your blood type if you have to. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Blood type.
But just, just safe travels out there.
Yeah, she's going to
with
see
that.
her dad.
Okay, very good,
Yeah.
very good. All right, all
But
right,
it's
all right.
crazy.
So,
It's sad, though.
yes. So, virgin men. Do you believe that in this day and age, there are a high... I want to know, let's do a poll. What do you guys think? Do you think this is true or false? That there is a high number of virgin men, adult men, not kids. I'm talking
25
adult
years old
men.
and above. Virgins.
That there's a high number of male virgins out there in the United States or worldwide.
They didn't say in specific
Let's just
way.
say United States.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Do you think that's true or do you think that's false?
And if you think it's true, why do you think? Why? But not only that, there's a lady that came in the radio. She goes, "Oh, not just men, it's women too out there. It's women out there too. A lot of virgins." I'm like, wow.
What do you guys think about
I
that?
could say a lot of stuff. I could say the dating thing is horrible out there.
Oh, the dating
It's-
game is a hot mess.
It's not the same like it used to. Kevin had mentioned when we were in the morning. He goes, "Oh, maybe men are virgins because the way some of the women carry themselves, and it gets to the point the man is like, I don't want to deal with her. I don't want to deal with all that shit. Like it goes how people was raised, and it goes by
Society.
Everything's different. It's different. It's like everybody's stuck into electronics, stuck on gaming, stuck on. Some of them are stuck busy at work. They don't got time for none of that shit.
So you're talking two different things now.
And not only that, all that together.
And we're talking about virgin men. So
No, that is a virgin man. It's a virgin man that is working. He don't got no time for that shit. 2, he's sick of, he tried to date a few women, and women could be, so he's like, fuck that shit. 3, he's too busy at work. He don't got no time. 5, there's too many diseases out there. Some people are scared to, to show a tip. So, it's so many stuff going on out there that some people get scared. Some people don't got no time. Some people don't want to be bothered. Some people, they are so used to be alone. They don't want to be around with somebody, messing up their peace,
Mm-hmm.
So, this stupid different stuff.
That's the whole dating thing. So to answer the question,
You need to date to get...
you really don't need that. You could just
That's just a why?
can just make
Why
a-
not stand shit? You need to
could
go
just-
out.
You can make a phone call. Listen.
If they don't know nobody, how they gonna get some? They don't go out for society. Who they gonna call? Their buddy online in the game. Hey buddy, did you kill that soldier? Hey, you wanna get some?
Okay, explain to the people what the hell you're talking about.
I don't know, but if
That-
it's a gamer, people be talking in the games, to each
I know
other.
that, but what is the purpose of you saying that?
I'm saying that, like, if they don't go out, they don't have nobody to call. Like you said, call somebody. But if they don't know anybody, they want to have a friend with benefit, who the hell are they going to call? So, I'm saying they're going to call somebody in the game. Hey, how was the game? Hey,
So-
what is so mess?
Statistics show that in this day and age, there are a large number, that is the point of the matter is true. There is a large number of men who are 25 and older who are still virgins.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason being is everything that Angie just said. They're sitting at home gaming. I mean, honestly, I'm going to be mean and I'm going to say they're probably nerds and dweebs, but whatever. That's just my opinion. And they lack the skills to communicate with people, so they don't go out. They just stay home and playing video games. And they go work, school, and home to play games, and they're not really out interacting with anybody.
Not
Except
socializing.
they're people that they play video games with. Now, I honestly don't believe that's true, but apparently there's been a study out there that says that
It's a high volume of virgins out there, 25 and over. Some of the people in the radio station, they will say, oh, maybe they were not raised with a man to show them to become a man. And I was like, that could not really true. Because, you know, I basically raised my boys. And
they get an itch regardless. I'm just
yeah,
saying.
they married. They got kids.
They get the itch regardless.
And
so.
you know, everybody, you know, you meet people in high school. Then you become friends. You become little boyfriend. Shit will happen before the prom. I said, like, shit happened, but who are those? Who are they? Where are they from?
I don't know. They don't go out. They stay home gaming, so we don't know who they are.
I don't know.
So what
maybe
I
they're
want to know,
maybe they're homeschool.
Here's what I want to know: if they're not going out and socializing with people, how were they able to conclude to make the survey?
I don't know.
See,
I don't know.
inquiry minds want to know. I got questions.
But that's people, you know, they like to be online, always behind the computer. They want to be sometimes computer warriors, acting all big and bad. When you see them like, oh, you're big and bad behind the computer, but now in face to face, you a piece of shit? Yeah.
That's different.
There's a lot of worries. So maybe it's those people. They're so surveyed like, yeah, I'm a virgin.
But where would they know? Like, where would someone, whoever is doing these surveys, where would they know to reach out to those particular people?
Maybe they put an announcement.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you know a virgin?
What, in the
Do
game?
you know this age? You know,
In
in
the
computer,
game?
online, anywhere online. Could be a Google, could be a Facebook, Instagram. Do you know a virgin? You know this one. So people be like, yes, I do. You know, it's surveys. I said it's a survey. So, you know, everybody will come and think. But all I'm saying is, I don't know.
I don't believe it. I don't buy it. But apparently,
but you know, I've seen a lot of people.
It's true.
I've seen a lot of people that, you know, they look like they haven't got any. So, you know, it could be true. But the thing is, like, the way society is right now, it's not the same from the past. You know, the past, you know, people are more out there, more outstanding, very socialized. Right now, people like to be behind doors. There's a lot of shit going on out there. Who wants to be in a big gathering place that somebody gonna come and boom the place or the place? So, you know, it's better to be at home,
Sound
safe.
effects by Angie.
All I'm saying is that it's crazy out there to go out right now. Like, you don't know what the hell's gonna happen. Like, once you step out your door, you don't know you're coming back home. That's what I'm trying to say. But some people, they just be like, you know what? I just be home. I don't want to be bothered by anybody. I know I will be safe at home unless you got a crazy neighbor that they're gonna try to. So you never know.
The question becomes, if they're 25 and up, a male, and still a virgin, what is the high percentage that they want to knock some boots? I'm just saying, I wish that would have been the survey. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Sally Palm can only do so much. So I want to know.
The question is, do they do some Sally Palm? Maybe they
I'm
don't
sure
even
they
got
do.
that.
I'm sure they do some Sally Palm.
The thing is,
I'm sure.
Excuse me. And they said it was women as well.
Yeah.
So it's a
But
big group.
women, I can see. Women are a little bit different because women can control a little bit more of their desires than a man can. That's just my opinion. I don't know. Just my opinion. I could be wrong, but this is my opinion.
I don't know. Man, you know,
because
maybe they haven't met their match. The other nerd to come meet the other nerd to get so, you know.
I just feel like with men, society has this, you know, the stigma on them that if they're a virgin, they're just like, what are you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
The thing
type
is,
shit,
but the thing is, at the same time, I could say anybody could say they're a virgin and they're not really a virgin. Because how you gonna go and say, let me look at your penis to see if you're a virgin? How you gonna see the difference? Because hello, you cannot say, oh, they are still circumcised mother flower. Listen, I uncircumcised my kids when they were born.
That has nothing to do with them being a virgin or not being a virgin.
You know, anybody could say they're a virgin when they're not. Even women be like, oh,
and that's
you my first. I'm like, man, you have been popped a long time ago. Pop that shit.
And that's another thing. So, did they lie on the survey? Like, I got questions. I'm telling you, I need to know who these people. I want to know who the panel was because I got questions. Did you lie? Did you tell the truth? Like, what, you know, what are you into? What do you do? I want to know.
I'm a virgin.
Right. You're a virgin. See it now. There it goes. So, but yeah, so those are just questions that I had. So, but apparently that's a thing. Apparently that's a thing. So anyway, moving on. Okay, curious to see that that concept, that theory, those the applicants or the responders. I don't know what they're surveyors. I don't know
how they do it. How do
called.
they look?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
They look.
They're probably nerds and dudes.
No, and then the way the DJ or the radio say, with your opposite sex, not with the same sex, opposite sex. Because some people say, oh, I'm a virgin, but you got poked in your ass, or you doing scissors, you know? But when they say with the opposite sex, that means you
actually penetrating
vagina, dick, vagina, not dick with ass.
No, penis.
You know?
If you're gonna say vagina, you gotta say penis.
Okay, penis with vagina, not penis and butthole. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and what kind of virgin? Does that mean that you've never, like
I don't know. If you're a penis with a butthole, you're a cheat.
You're not a virgin.
You're not a virgin.
Right.
But a woman,
no pun intended,
doing scissors and not getting penetrated, basically she's still a virgin.
I still think that's sex though.
She has sex, but she's a virgin because nothing is breaking that tissue. So I don't know.
I think that's bullshit because the tissue can break while you're riding a bike. You know what I'm saying?
Or maybe you watching hard with that soap.
You could be fingered and you're.
So like
I'm just saying.
That's what the DJ was like.
There's so many, I got questions.
Stuff. He was like,
I got questions.
With the opposite sex. He went like that. With the opposite sex.
Because what if they're using vibrators and dildos? Does that not?
I don't know. But I think it's because it's not the meaty one.
The meaty one?
Yeah, the meaty one. Let me not say meaty, because maybe you need some meat.
I mean, they could be small. I don't know.
Some meat. Saying. Well, maybe the real thing did not go in, so I don't know.
I got questions. That's all I know.
It's a lot of questions, a lot of thoughts, a lot of like, But in reality, for real, the society right now is not the same like years ago. A lot of people are not very socialized. It's not socializing with anybody the way it used to in the past. Mm-hmm. They like to be home. They don't like to be bothered by anybody. Yep. But the thing is, the way things are going out there, that's happening out there, I don't blame them to be wanting to stay home.
Yeah.
That's what's happening right now.
There's a lot of people who don't like to go out. They don't like to socialize. They don't like to do that
One in the living room right now. But right there, I'm saved. Where he's at? He's home. He's not home. Oh, he's upstairs in the living room.
So anyway, I got questions. That's all I got. I got questions. I need answers. If you have questions, if you have some answers or some insight to this, please let us know in the chat or wherever you're watching us from, YouTube, Instagram, whatever. Send us whatever. Put some comments in there so we can go ahead
Do you think that there's really people out there that are virgins? A lot of virgins, 25 and over.
I still think they lie.
No, I think they are. It's just they need to meet the right person. Go out, get a drink. Even though the drinks are more expensive now, like $20-something for a little ass cup, man, just buy a drink in the liquor store and go home. I mean,
dating, like you said, dating has changed a lot, and I think a lot of men right now are traumatized now by some of these women who like have these high expectations when they're like broke bitches. I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
And the same thing with men. They expect a lot too. So people be like, what the hell?
Well, with men, I think with men, there's so many, they can just swipe and keep going and so many options. And women, no, I'm just saying, this is my take on it. Women are so freely just to have, a hookup that they don't have any boundaries within themselves to say, no, you're not just going to come over and me and then that's it. And I don't hear from you for 3-4 days. Like, what type of bullshit is that? But there's so many women who are now okay with that, with just getting the fuck type of shit, that there's no reason for these men to commit. So then when they do meet somebody that is like, I don't think so, bro, they're like, they don't have to put any effort for that one because they can just swipe and smash the next bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I really do. And men on the flip side of that, they also have been traumatized with women who just ask for too much, are expecting too much, and just like want somebody to just really take care of them when they just met them type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, let's have a meet and greet and have some coffee first. I don't even know if I like you yet. You get what I'm saying? But, and I just think that on both sides, both parties are to blame. But I think if women set a little bit more boundaries for themselves and not just be okay with just the fuck, then, or on the flip side of that, be okay with a man having a girlfriend or a wife at home and you just being the one that they come to smash whenever they have an itch and then they go back. Like, if you're okay with that, then you're also, and I'm not judging, people do whatever the fuck they want to do, but the point is that this is the problem with dating to date.
No, but there's a lot of women that they don't think about effing. They're not even having effing in their head. And just by dating, sometimes men are assholes or they type right away. Because there's a lot of people that don't go just the thought of, let me F or let me get out. There's a lot of people that just go try to meet somebody the right way. But the thing is, the way society is right now is like, there's crazy men and there's crazy women out there.
The majority of people are in this little bracket over here, and there's very few in that little circle that you just mentioned.
No. There's a lot of those in there too, and that they get scared that they don't go and date nobody else no more. They just go and go back inside,
and that's because of all this other bullshit that's going on over here.
They're like, and they go virgin. Because man, and they're like, you doing it? Be like, you mad weird. Bye.
But it is what it is. So, I just feel like, the dating scene is just horrible right now. And, I'm one of those people, leave me the fuck alone. I'm good. I had some guy message me like, oh, you don't remember me? I met you at a party last night. Bro, I didn't even go to a party last week. What are you talking about? I didn't even reply to him. Like, who the fuck are you? So I didn't even reply. I didn't go to a party last week. Did I go to a party last week? I'm trying to think. I'm like, I didn't go to a party last week. And he sent me a picture of himself. And I'm like, but I didn't go to a party last week. I didn't go to a party. All I did was work. So, but anyway, it is what it is.
Your twin.
Yeah, it might have been my twin. That's probably who they met. Yeah, probably my twin.
The twin that she haven't met.
So, anyway, that is that. So, kind of like your comments?
No.
Okay. Don't forget, guys, you can listen to us and follow us on Spotify and iHeart. You can watch us on YouTube. All this is going to be up there. All our past shows are up there because now Facebook deletes everything after 30 days. So I've been putting everything up on our YouTube channel. So be sure to follow, share it, and all that. Like, follow, and share. You know what you got to do. And if you want to, if anybody is listening to us on Spotify and iHeart and Media OQ and all the other platforms out there, you can also send us a message at itstheshowpodcast@gmail.com. And we will be sure to get the message. So with that being said, today's a very special day.
What is so special about it?
Because it is National Puppy Day.
Puppy Day?
Yes, it's National Puppy
And woof woof?
Yes, so for those of you who have puppies, make sure you give them a nice big hug. My puppy's over there being a nuisance. So I was going to bring him in the studio, but I left him outside. So he's in the yard. He's in the yard playing. But it is National Puppy Day, so make sure you give your little puppy an extra little hug today because it is National Puppy Day.
I got the two granddaughters. They must be like, where is grandma at?
Yeah.
Where is grandma?
She'll be home soon.
Shit, in the morning.
And last but not least that we have to talk about today. Tonight is something amazing is going to happen.
You got a lot of time, ma'am, so take your time.
Yeah, we got
20 minutes.
Yeah.
And a lot of time.
Okay. But anyway, tonight is going to be something amazing happening in the sky tonight. So make sure that you guys look up tonight because
the stars.
Tonight the moon is going to meet the seven sisters. And it's going to be an amazing, beautiful sight. So if you don't know what the seven sisters are one of the most famous star clusters that are, out there in the universe, right? And so when you're going to look up into the sky, you're going to see like this blue cluster of stars. It's going to look really blue. And then you're going to have the moon like right there. So it's like a beautiful sight to see. So make sure you take a few minutes to go outside. Yes, I'm telling you to go outside.
Did it say around what time that's going to happen?
No, but I'm sure like probably now or, after the show, whatever, you can go outside and take a look. Look for the moon and hopefully you'll be able to see it. Because it's going to be one of those things that's just going to be a beautiful sight. And I wish that as times like these, that I wish I had like a really, really good camera so that I can take those types of pictures. But my cell phone camera sucks, and all the other cameras that I have. I have like I have 2 really good cameras right there.
Yeah.
In the studio, but one I can't get it to charge, and the other one I don't know how to charge it. It has those little rechargeable batteries, and I have it there, and every time I try to do it, I think I'm doing something wrong. But I think it's more because I just don't have the patience for it. I think that's really what it is. But because that's a 4K Ultra HD, so it should be able to take some nice pictures.
It should.
But maybe I'll try to charge it later on today and see what happens tomorrow. I mean, not that I can take a picture of the moon tomorrow, but yeah, that part.
That part, my people. So I think nobody want to answer about the topic about the virgin. Nobody want to answer about none of that.
Yeah, they're scared.
They're like, we don't know any virgins.
Yeah. I don't know what survey they did because, child, I'm telling you. But anyway, that is pretty much all we had to talk about today. Now, I did want to give you guys an update about something that happened last week. So the last 2 weeks have been spring break here in the Florida area. And I told you guys last week about a situation that happened in one of our Daytona beaches. How a group of individuals came and they were just, wreaking havoc all over the place. And there was some shootouts, there was fights and some arrests and a whole bunch of things that were happening. We talked about that last week. But I want to give you an update of what is happening now. Because that's Volusia County. For those of you who don't know, here in Florida, Volusia County, the sheriff of Volusia County is now going after the person who set up this impromptu gathering at the beach. Because he was like, she didn't have permission, she didn't provide security, and to top it off, now this is just like a social media person who said, hey, let's all go to the beach type of thing. You know what I'm saying? And everybody came out. She had a big following. But here's the thing that got her into the trouble, okay? Because they're going after her. They're suing her. Businesses are suing her. Volusia County is suing her. Like, they're really going after her. And now there's a curfew for minors that they can't be out on the beach at a certain time. So, again, y'all, I say y'all, we did it to ourselves, right? I wasn't there, but I'm just saying, as a people, we did it to ourselves because now there's a curfew on the beach. I told you guys about this last week. Don't fuck it up because then shit's going to get shut down and you're not going to be able to enjoy yourselves. Go with the vacation mindset and not a thug mindset. But anyway, needless to say, she is now, they're going after her for all these things. And the main thing is because, like I said, she did this impromptu thing with no permission, no permits, no security or anything like that. And then when the fight started happening, she started recording them and putting them live on social media. And that is the big thing right there. Because it was like she was promoting the violence. You understand? Instead of promoting like, hey guys, let's come out and have a good time. When the fights and everything started breaking out, she was recording. And she was putting it live on social media. And that's really where she got in trouble. Because it was more like I said, promoting the violence as opposed to just a good time. So, Volusia County Sheriff said, no, not at my beach. No. Yeah. And he decided to go after her. And so now she's in a lot of trouble. So we'll see what happens and how that plays out. But it just goes to show you that, Florida is one of these states where we're literally like a fuck around and find out kind of state. We are FAFO for real, okay? We are FAFO for real. Fuck around and find out. So, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say about all of that. So what's going on for the weekend?
For me, just work, and spend time with my friend, and go back to work.
Yep, that's pretty much it. That's all I got going on. I am going to go get my hair done finally. I'm so excited. So next week I'm going to have a brand new Nina. Okay? Finally going to go get my hair done. So I'm going to get my hair done on Thursday. So Gio, be ready for me, okay? For those of you who don't know, Gio is my hairdresser, but please don't judge him by what I look like today and how I've been looking the last couple of weeks, because I've been MIA from his chair for a very long time. So I'm going to be super excited to sit there and get my hair done by him. So shout out to Gio, JG Beauty Studios, JG Beauty Salons on Curry Ford. Make sure you can book your appointment with him through Booksy and all that. He's amazing, one of the best hairstylists that is here in Central Florida. He's my personal hairstylist. But like I said, please don't judge him by what I got going on here today. So just saying, you could judge him on Friday, okay? Or Thursday afternoon when I post some pictures, okay? But I'm going to get my hair done and I'll be at Fraz on Friday. And then I think that's about it. I just got some more work. Don't have much else going on in my life but that. So.
Yeah.
So with that being said, guys, if we don't have anything else, have any last minute thoughts, comments, concerns, questions, remarks?
Just be careful out there. Tell everybody that you love them, right?
Yes. And let's pray for all our military men and women that they come home soon, safe, in one piece, and just bring them all home. So,
yeah.
Yes. All right, guys. So with that being said, like Angie said, safe travels for everybody who is traveling. Make sure you have all your IDs and take care of yourselves. And we will see you next Monday. Same bat time, same bat channel.
My people, cuídense, que Dios me los bendiga y los veo el próximo lunes.
Yes,
Okay?
yes. Love, peace, and
Bye.
Bye.